In this question, what aspects of your work are most crucial? They're really kind of looking for an analysis of what you think is important, what you see as a priority within, let's say, your previous work, or maybe they might ask it in a way like, in this future job or a job with our company, what do you think is the most crucial aspects of the work? And the key thing with whether they're asking about a previous company or maybe even the job description or the upcoming company you might be getting a job offer from, hopefully, is they're looking for how your skills and abilities and all that match up to what their priorities are. So your answer is, even if the position's a little bit different, you want to talk about things that are transferable, right? So let's say one of the most important things in your previous job was being a leader and doing some leadership things. Well, that's great, but if you're not in a leadership role or not expected to lead at all in a new position, you don't want to talk about that. If another thing was, let's say that you were a great team member in your previous position, and in the new position you're interviewing for, that's like the most important thing or high priority, you want to talk about that because you want to make the linkage between there. If they don't see the link on things like crucial skills or crucial abilities, then they're not going to be as great a candidate for them as somebody who is really linked very strongly. So let's take a quick example of that. Well, one of the most crucial things in my current job is being a great team member. I have to be able to work with different levels of the organization, and I need to really contribute as an individual team member. But in addition to that, there's an aspect where I have a leadership role too. I lead my own smaller team, and then I communicate with all my different peers on the larger teams that I'm a part of. So I'm both a team member, but also there's aspects of where I'm a team leader. But as you can see, all of it revolves around being great in teams, and that's a great aspect of my previous company, of being really successful there. Now, the nice thing about that is with the new company here, it looks like you guys are very focused on teams and being good in groups and teams. And so I would bring a lot of skill around that and a lot of experience both leading and being a great team member. Okay, so you saw in that example where I took something team members and threw some leadership in there too as well, and then really tried to link it to teams being important for the company that I'm interviewing with. If they don't care about teams at all, by the way, they're not going to love that answer as much. But if they're all about teams, and you should know that from maybe the job description, or maybe if you've had already some interviews with the company based on the questions they've asked you, well, you can really make that connection really, really well. In fact, I could have thrown in a little thing at the end, ask a question like, is teams real important to you guys at XYZ company? And ask a question of the interviewer, even right there in the middle of my part before the end, so he could say, or she could say, yeah, teams are real important, or boy, they're not important at all. Then you kind of know that at least going forward. So the thing about this question is understanding what's crucial that you maybe had in your previous job, but it's all about what's crucial in the new job potentially and how they can be linked together. And you want to link them, and that'll get you a real good interview answer, but also help move forward towards a job offer.